I saw this very unique building. Again, this is in Jeddah, and it's quite amazing. Like, look at it, the lighting looks quite beautiful. It's as if they have free electricity or something, and this goes all the way up to here. You can see also the similar, right? And this is right in the city heart of the city. And looks pretty good. All golden, lots of lighting, beautiful, nice. And there's something in Arabic, can't decipher. We'll see. And Fitah, anyways. Right, so we are sitting in a golf cart, and it's taking us to the older part of Jeddah. And yeah, here the music, more traditional here, Arabic songs. So this is the ancient part of Jeddah, and as you can see here, you have houses that are looking quite, I mean, of course, older architecture, but quite beautiful. It's nice. You have those balconies and so on. I think we can also go inside, and then you have this structure, which is also quite good. And yeah, looks pretty neat. Let's walk inside one of these places and see what's going on inside. And that's new. Yeah, let's go.
اهلا وسهلا نورتنا حبيبي. ويلكم تفضل.
So this is the entrance to this historic building, and I don't know about these. This might be the names of the Nasser, Zahran. These are names, probably those who occupied. And yeah, you can see here even older structure. You have this gate, very nicely ornamented, and in ancient, like it's a thick door. And ancient kind of wood being used. As you can see, it's quite thick, heavy. Should we go up? Yes. Jeddah. And we are going up the building. You can see the floor. Floor is, I believe, it must be the original floor. Up. See here. One slide. And yeah, so a bit of architecture. Is this old or new? I guess. Not sure. This is original old? Oh, it's a new one. Okay. This is one of the rooms. Another room. Oh, what is this supposed to mean? Is this a dodecahedron or something? It could be. It's an interesting geometrical stuff. And oh wow, okay. This looks like a mask. Also this one. Not sure whether this is ancient or not, or they have just put it as a display, but it's not really part of the culture to be creating masks. And some older artifacts. It's a kind of like a museum. The only thing is it should provide some description so that people know what these are all about. Maybe over here you can see. Almond, bite, large bite, square. Okay, so these are basically geometrical figures. Yeah, that's good. Check. And then go back this side. Okay, another room. All right, so let's see. We have another room here. Oh, yeah, okay. So, again, these floors, they are probably more than a century old, I think. And some geometrical stuff. And then you have doors as well as what you call mosaic on those doors. So it must be looking quite nice when you have light coming from here. Likewise here, this looks to be original. I have to ask how old this building is. Can you tell me how old this building is?
This building is...
Can I have you in picture?
Where it's going to YouTube? Well, this building is established since 1920.
1920.
Yeah, so it's 110.
about 110
Yeah, or
years.
above.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, it's too old and ancient.
Good, nice. Thank you.
You're welcome. Pleasure to see you.
Same here. Did they go down?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then also they went up.
They went up.
There's a
Okay, okay,
second
okay, okay.
floor.
I didn't know. Okay, so let's go to the second floor. Ooh. Okay, so we have here that's kind of interesting. So we have here some figurines. Yeah. And what else? Okay, back online. Yeah, again these are, wow, okay. So part kind of gazelle and then you have the serpent. I think this is modern architecture. The rest is pretty much, I believe, the floors since 1920, as the girl said. And okay, so what do we have here? Kind of interesting. Okay, so you have, it's more like a climbing wall.
Yes.
Okay. I'm not quite sure what this represents. But anyways,
هذه اوكي هذه عشان كذا زي مدينة هيك انه قاعد بس اشياء ثانية زي هذه ايش هي؟
second floor.
ايش يعتبر؟
اسم المعروف كامل شيء.
And what do we have here? Oh, some other artifacts. They pretty much look like an apple, right? Yeah, like an apple. And what's this? Oh my God, that's a bit eerie. Huh? I don't know. What it look? Let's ask him. That's actually ancient architecture.
اسم المعروف شيء.
Okay, so this is one of the guides. Do you know what that inside this room is? The like a net or something. This thing.
اسم المعرض شيئا ما هذا سم.
So it means like this museum. It's exhibition. Like it's what you think.
Perceive.
Like what's what you perceive from seeing the art. Like
Oh,
some
okay.
people say it's like a hijab or niqab for
Some people
women.
think it's
Some people
basketball.
think it's like a basketball hoop or something.
Oh,
So you
I
just
see.
have to what you visualize in your head.
But this is ancient also, yeah, since 1920s or something.
No.
It's just art.
It's just art.
Just art.
Yes.
Okay, got it. Again, another location. I mean, another place of the same location, and you can see over here. You have this is something that we see outside the Ottawa Parliament every year on Canada Day, but this is basically a projector, powerful projector that projects onto the building, different kind of patterns, kind of looks nice, see? And they have it running here probably at night. And likewise you have here also, you have projections being done. Okay, good. Come on. Alright, so this is another ancient structure. I am not quite sure whether you can go inside. It doesn't look like you can go inside, but it's again the ancient architecture, and that's more traditional architecture, and kind of looks nice. Oh, wow. Nice. So likewise, you have those palm trees over there, and they look to be quite huge. I mean, quite high, which means that they must be at least 100 years old. And if you move a little bit over here, again, we see those ancient structures. And yeah, oh my god, it looks more like probably inhabited by ghosts, because of course no one is living here. And but this used to be like ancient, maybe 100 years back. And then you have over here again, you have older architecture. This one looks to me partially built, but the interesting part is you have wooden structures also. Like for example, if you look at this wooden balcony, right? This looks to be also quite ancient, at least 100 plus years old. And yeah, so again you have lots of different structures. It's an ancient city. I mean, that was really the beginning part of Jeddah, and this walkway looks quite good. Ancient and but very nice, cleanly kept. So you have, yeah, this is another house. However, they have closed it. Then you have traditional. Yeah, for example, here, this is quite good. So again, these are balconies, and they are totally made up of wood. You see here, all wooden balconies, and it's amazing. This structure is still holding after another more than 100 years. So interesting. And then you have yeah, so this is a bit different. Again, you have wooden balconies, more covered than the other ones, and they are differently colored, bluish in color. And yeah, so even you can see the house number over here.
And you have.
So way back they used to have house numbers as well. It says at the entrance, MashaAllah. Beast Bacala. That's kind of interesting, but this looks to me to be a newer structure. Whereas here again you have, I mean, over there it gets a bit dark, so probably I will not go there. But it's quite nicely done. Like you can see the older structure, how people used to live in early part of Jeddah. So yeah, it looks there are more buildings on this side, but let's move over here. Alright, so this is another part. Here you can get some tea and so on. And again, you have here the ancient building. And most of them, they have this structure. Those balconies, again, they are made up of wood. Wood here. And you have wood here. So this is ancient wood. And yeah, similarly you have over here. And over here you have an ancient mosque also. This one looks to be a mosque.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think it's from
Masjid, yeah. And yeah, so again here you have kind of, this looks more like an apartment building, ancient apartment building. Again, you have the same pattern. You have the balcony that are totally made up of wood. I'm not sure what kind of wood they use, but it has lasted for probably more than 100 years. And yeah, so this is quite good. You can see the ancient culture. And again over here, yeah, you have many different alleys you can go to. And yeah, similar structures what you have over here. All right, that's also good. And an ancient shop. Let's take a look over there. So this is a shop with some, I would suppose, ancient artifacts. Which you can see, and you have here some tourists coming from different parts of the world. And I'll give you inside, yeah. I don't think you can buy those things. And most of the stuff here, it looks to me a bit ancient, right? But nothing you can buy, right? Maybe you have here old pots, and yeah, quite cramped. Caution, electrically operated product, and you have on top you have Michael Jackson's picture. That's kind of amazing. Oh, over here, this might be not that old, so that's now we can call it ancient. It's probably like at least 50 plus years old. And even some old amplifiers and so on, some old radio, even some old gun, right? And here you have even old projectors that were used like close to 100 years old. Oh my goodness. BASF is a German company. I think they pretty much closed down now. It used to produce a lot of chemicals, you know, but more recently it's closed. Now here you can see swords, ancient swords. I wish I could buy one of these.
I think you can maybe.
You can?
Yeah.
Okay. But I'm not sure whether it will be cleared in the customs or
Yes,
not.
yes.
Yeah, it will be a bit more difficult for me then.
That's
And,
your thing.
yeah. And yeah, quite interesting. Even you have cassettes. Oh my goodness. So that must be really, really old. Projector, and then some older books. Quite an antique shop, I would say. Yeah. An old instrument that was used probably in the 1920s. And yeah, all they don't have any prices on top, just so you can't really tell. Again, we are going through the streets of this ancient city, and you have some modern shops, of course, for the visitors here. These golf carts, by the way, they are free. You can to and fro from your car, from the parking lot, you can come over here. And yeah, so again, we can see some of the balconies, ancient, and again, looks good. kind of nice. I don't know how it would be when people used to live here way back. Houses upon houses. So you can walk through the different streets. Each one of those streets, they are also named, right? And yeah, so you even have Al Mehbar. Maybe that's the name of the person who used to live or something, right? Family name. Yeah, yeah. Marketplaces and so on. Yep. All right. Good. Oh wow. Okay. Here we have a picture of Muhammad Ali also. Maybe he visited here sometime back. MashaAllah. Assalamu alaikum. And okay, this is a bit different. So you have here more balconies. That's a hotel. Okay. But must be ancient also,
Yes, yes.
right? Yeah. An ancient hotel. So it's slightly different. You don't have those wood balconies. Instead, you have concrete, some kind of concrete. Again, these are more older, I guess, and almost in ruins, falling down. And similar, you have over here also. You have some of the buildings that are really quite old, and they are almost kind of, dilapidated. Not almost, but really dilapidated. So inside you can see here a little bit how they look like. So it's more like, I suppose this is even older than the other structures that we saw before. The one that we saw in the first was since 1920, whereas these look to be older, even older than that. Yeah, interesting. Now, the thing is, they are explaining something in Arabic which I can't understand, so they really should be using multiple languages so that tourists who come over here, they are able to find out. Again, here we have different kind of structures, and yeah. And we are heading through the bazaar. Yeah, more like cafe and those kind of places. Yeah. Go up. Quite traditional. Yeah, you have even older places where you can have those way back that used to be more like a coffee shop. You can have some lunch or something like that, and then you have those ancient heated maybe coffee holders, and then inside here, yeah, seating place, quite comfortable, I would say. But right now it's air conditioning, you can see over here. But the rest is pretty much old. And this is something quite interesting. This is like old sandals. So people actually, it's like a chappal, so you have an old sandal here. And yeah. So, did you see those old sandals? You can see inside. Old sandals made up of wood. You can see from the left hand side. Go. And what do we have over here? Again, some sitting place. Can sit and relax. And some ancient artifacts. Wow. Okay, so this this is something quite interesting. So you have a sewing machine, and you have typewriter, And this looks to be an ancient fan, non-electric. I suppose who would be operating it? Quite good. And maybe this is telegraph? Yeah, that could be a telegraph. And then you have some other ancient artifacts. I don't know what that would represent. This one is an instrument. Yeah, for music. And then you have some other. Wow, this looks to be a really old typewriter. Way back, they used to use those for typing and everything. So how does this look like? Again, you have several different rooms here. You know, for people to sit in, relax, maybe have a cup of coffee, tea, whatever. And goes up here. Even you can go up. Let's see what's up there. So that's the balcony. And maybe you can see the, okay. So here you can, for example, just sit and relax and you can see the top. And here. So again. And that's, so you have even women smoking, whatever. Good. Nice. And this is actually winter time. The temperature is of course in the 20s. I would suppose it would be very much hotter during the summertime. We are drinking something very interesting. I liked it. It's very good, tasty, and it's called sobia. This is more like a traditional drink. What I've heard is that usually at iftar time people have it because it gives you also very nice sleep.
Yeah.
Right? This is my nephew. Say hi. Okay, good. There we go. So he is drinking, and I just would like to take you to the ingredients. So these are the ingredients. I hope I can focus it. Yeah. So it says my name is Sobia. I'm a very well-known beverage in Saudi Arabia, and you know it's made up of you have cinnamon, right, cardamom, and sugar, and also barley. So it's fermented with sugar and barley, and I'm not sure what else they add in order to ferment it. Maybe any fermenting agent, I'll ask. But it tastes quite well. I really like this drink. Alright, so this is an aquarium at the departure lounge of the King Abdulaziz Airport at the in Jeddah, and yeah, so this looks like a pretty good aquarium. Lots of fish, and yeah, they look like saltwater fish, and kind of huge aquarium. Lots of fish. Looks good. Nice live decoration to have. All the way from here to the top. Okay. This is one restaurant again in Jeddah, and so it has some barbecue ribs and beef, and it's quite tasty. We tasted it before, and it's in a good quantity. However, I noticed that food has become expensive. Like even now you have taxes on it, taxes on everything, like we do in Canada, and it's 15%. Thanks God, we are paying less, 13%. Anyways, let's enjoy. Alright, we are going through the streets of Jeddah, and there's a lot of lightning. And now, as you can see in the far, I'm going to zoom it in. Okay, so this happens to be the biggest screen in the world. Like, it's composed of many different, of course, LCD screens, and this is how it looks like. It's really, really wow. And it's not just one side, I think it's three-sided?
3 sides, yeah.
Yeah, 3 sides of it.
That
So
side and from the
Yeah.
that side.
mainly, of course, for giving commercials. And plus the bridges are kind of neat too. The bridges also have those giant screens. Okay.
I will show you from other side.
Yeah. But there's a lot of lightning. This is something I like. I mean, lots of decoration, as you can see here. So nightlife is kind of quite good. Because people here actually become alive during the night. During the day it's quite hot. So they
You can
keep
see it
indoors.
from here. I will take round so you can take.
Okay, so we are going to take a round and take a look at the other side of the screen. So it's 3-sided. Okay, so this is from the other side. Again, you can see the screens here. I'm going to zoom it in. Yeah, looking quite cool. I wonder how those screens look in the sunshine. Are they still visible during the day?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, great.
It's 24 hours working.
Wow.
You can see in daytime also.
3 sides. That is quite huge. Wow. There must be thousands of screens.
Of course. Okay. Having the kitchen.
Again.
देख लेंगे फ्लैग लगा हुआ कि है भी है कि नहीं बाद
Yeah.
का तो उतार देते हैं.
Achha.
Let's see first. Just wait.
Quite a lively city. Lots of lights. And plus almost every bridge has something like this. LCD screens
Yeah.
for advertisement. And I'm looking good. That's something we don't have. And we are moving towards the biggest flag in the whole world.
इसमें होता है फ्लैग से उतारा हुआ. बैड लक.
Great. So we are nearing the biggest fountain on this planet Earth, and it's in Jeddah, and this is how it looks like. Most of the time it's on like that.
उधर से आएगा.
Yeah. So yeah, those must be really powerful pumps, pumping it all the way up. Wow. Huge. Wow. And how high does it go? Do you know?
I don't know.
Okay.
But this is the highest in the world.
Good stuff. And you can see where the wind is flowing on the pattern of the water, how it flows. Kind of interesting. Okay, good.
रखा हुआ है और ये पूरा विला है यहाँ से.
Alright, so this is Masjid Amina, is named after the Nawaz Sharif family, and his, abode or home is also over here. So they have, they have here their own masjid and also a home here. Wow. And who lives in here?
No, nobody.
Nobody.
Yeah.
Okay. And this looks to be like,
Masjid Sayyida Amna Muhammad Zahid.
is it even being used?
Yes, it's closed actually.